Alrighty, let's get a mic check. Mic check. Audio's looking good. Video seems good as well. Alright. Hello, 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 everyone. It has been a little bit since we last did something of this caliber. I know it's been a little bit for me. I hope you guys are enjoying the fun. Seems like some people are already enjoying things in chat. In the meantime, speaking of them, let's see how are they doing.
Decide once he unmutes himself. Oh, there we go.
Once he unmutes himself, as I tend to. Because apparently I have impeccable timing, according to all known laws of aviation. But hey, what do I know? How are we all tonight?
I'm doing
Have you started
good.
streaming right now? Because I want us to begin our streams together.
Yes, I have. I have been
Are you?
live for 7 minutes.
All right. And now I am
Who
live
are you
as well.
people?
That would be someone else.
Hey guys.
I think I know who that is. Don't
Greg
worry about it.
Otaku here for another D&D stream. Thanks to my good old friend Minimus.
Glad to torture.
Yeah. Lots of events are to unfold today.
Yeah.
You make it sound like I'm trying to kill y'all.
I
Well, you
mean,
technically are.
you're throwing something at us that could kill us. Emphasis on could.
That's called doing my job. I'd like to think I do a pretty good job at it.
Yeah, so anyway, how much longer until we're getting ready for the D&D session to come?
Oh, no, that's actually what I was about to ask. Are you all ready?
I'm ready.
Yep. Heck
What about
yeah.
you guys? Joppa, Jet, Megwin, Ragnar?
Yeah,
Ele-
I'm ready.
Elifar?
Fair enough. Okay, because I know things are going to be looking a little bit interesting this time around. Probably in ways that you guys didn't fully expect, which is what I'm counting on.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
But any final questions before we depart? Oh, excuse me.
You think I can't handle it?
Well, considering the day of the month, considering the day of the week, considering the day of the year, considering the wind fluctuations, considering current horoscopes, 50-50.
Oh no.
Then again, D&D is all about gambling, so what do I know?
Let's go gambling.
Oh, dang it. Alrighty, any other final requests or questions before we get started?
Nope.
I'll take the
Not for
silence
me.
as a no then. Then let's rock. Alrighty. Last time, after a bit of a slow start waking, the group, plunge a very drenched Megwin, sets off for the east. A few days in, they manage to hunt themselves down an elk, spending some of the day to try and preserve as much as they can. However, several days after, they also happen to pluck some strange looking and smelling flowers, with a couple of the group putting them away and noting potential Feywild interest. The morning of the next day, they manage to locate what seems like a rather strange lizard. Ragnar would have some concerns about it. Those concerns would be answered, unfortunately, as one of them appears to wander into their camp as they settle down for their night. Which is where we jump into today. So, I think for everyone's, maybe not safety, or sanctity, because I'm evil like that. I believe it is currently Aliatar and Ragnar on watch. Who seems to be on second shift currently? Yeah, you guys have it written down, and I thank you for writing it down because let's see. It'd be Ragnar and Blazer would be the first two to notice. Strange looking lizard wandering into camp. The two of you, being Gio Johnny, have the floor to start.
I started to hear sudden noises, and with my combined senses of my human and dragon parts, start to notice a strange odor as well, an unfamiliar odor.
I will see about
I
posting it in terms of what you guys will see in the chats momentarily, but this is something that Ragnar has already seen earlier that day.
Alright. Now, who's on watch with me again?
Ragnar, Gio's character.
Right. I look up to Ragnar and ask, You sense it too, do you?
I know I do.
Uh, should we warn them? I mean, it's. I don't think it's paying attention to us.
I'll stay and watch. Wake everyone.
Uh,
Joppa first.
oh, got it, got it. All right, headed up to Joppa, and so I get away from my spot and try to find Joppa in his tent. Once I see him, I start to think to myself, how should I wake him? Gently or alertly?
For reference, I will say, and this is something that if you guys have the map open, you're going to appreciate. It seems to be coming from this direction, effectively.
Oh, let me see. Yeah, I should have it open.
Maybe draw out some lines so that we'll
I
know
see it.
where it's coming from. You know, like
Trust me,
squiggly lines or like
if
sound
you
wave
have your
like
map
lines.
open, you will see it. Believe me, you will see it.
All right.
Let's see.
So without
See us.
so after 10 seconds of thinking about how to wake Joppa, I just essentially uh okay, so I just shake him a bit awake. Like by the left shoulders like mm, without saying anything.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Jappa, you're free to enter the scene as well.
Yeah, he'll stir awake and get up. Oh, hey, what is it?
Shh, something is something is here. I don't know what, but we should all be on high alert. Help me warn the others.
All right.
Are you being stealthy about this?
I yeah.
Okay, with that in mind, I need you to roll stealth for me, please.
Okay, then.
Definitely wake someone up.
All right. Okay. Exclamation point. Roll. Stealth.
I think it's check stealth.
Oh. Exclamation point. Check. Stealth. Ah, I got a 7.
Yeah, I have some news about that, but you might not like it.
You gotta snap that
Um,
twig and it'll snap really loudly.
What?
Just let him do the work.
I know.
I was about to say,
so,
go ahead.
um, sorry. 2 quick in-game questions. 1 quick request from the group. If you're on voice activation, can you please kill any sound that's behind you? Because some of you have your mics flipping on and off because it's picking up your
That's
background
not
noise.
me.
I think it's coming from Alatar.
No, it's not.
No, that's me
No, it's
speaking.
coming from Joppa.
Thank you,
I
Azus.
was trying to be nice and not pointing out who it was coming from. Got it?
Sorry.
I have a suggestion, and this will avoid interrupting each other. Everyone just go to push to talk.
That is
Unless
up
you have
to
the
you all.
self-control to keep your mouth shut.
Okay, where is the push to talk?
We can set up push to talk at a later time. Worst comes to worst, if that's what you all want to do. Meanwhile, okay. So, for lack of a
So
better way of saying,
in-game question,
right.
in-game question, because I'm not sure. So it's because it's your call, because I don't think it's in the rules.
Mhm.
As a magic user, can I memorize my lost spell slots I've lost during the day before my long rest, and then but I don't get them back until I've done my rest, or do
I
I
don't-
have to memorize after long rest?
Your spell slots or spells? Memorize your
I
spell
wasn't
slots.
sure
That is
there
a
was
new one.
a true difference. I mean, from originally dealing with Gygax's magic system, you know, you had to every morning you had to sit there and memorize your spells for the day, which effectively filled your slots.
I will say,
So,
okay, in terms of memorizing your
You
spells,
can hear me now, right?
yes. I think that is a wizard thing. However, if you want to swap in one or two specific spells, I will say enough time has happened considering this would be technically second shift. So about say 3-4 hours. So it wouldn't be completely impossible
Okay,
for
so just so then between you and I, then that's what I'm
Wait,
going
who's
to normally
helping the
do
lizards?
when,
And that's
as
another
per our
reason
watch
for
schedule,
Thunder
is at the end of my watch before
the-
I go to sleep, I'm going to sit and study my spells and then go to sleep. So if I get
technically that would
woken
be
up
the end of a
halfway
short
through,
rest. So I'd allow it.
okay, because that way, like in this situation where I'm being woken up after 4 or less hours, then at least I have some of my spells regained.
I will say you don't get your slots back though, unless you get an ability
Okay.
or whatnot for specific spell slots. That requires short rest.
Got it.
Because the long rest was
Okay.
never fully completed. Okay,
Just,
right. Any other questions?
um, I think I had another one, but it'll come back to me.
Come back
There's
when we
more.
answer it. Okay. Meanwhile, so as I was trying to say, so ironically, what Blazer doesn't forget to realize is that a cloth is a very loud fabric, for lack of a better way of saying it. Rustling happens to attract a lot of attention. What that means or what becomes of that, I won't say immediately, but you can imagine what you will with that. Anyways, Jappa, you're awake now too.
Jabba?
Oh, right, push the time, right. Yes, he will get started on waking up the other.
Tom, I do
Alright.
remember my other question. What channel am I supposed to be in for our rolls? I think I just found it. Group A.
Where it pinged you.
Ah, you must have done it at the same time I clicked on it. Thank you.
Alright, looking on the map, yes, Joppa will head over to Megwin's area and shake her awake with, like, nudge her awake with his staff.
Megwin, you're awake now too.
Wait. I wake up not without realizing, not knowing why I was being woken up, so I just get so I just get out of my tent all frustrated.
Joppa will just, look at Megwin and put a hand on his lips, you know, like, shh.
And again, I will need stealth from you as you try and do this.
Wait, me?
Jappa.
Okay, fair enough. Which
Uh, are you, did you forget you're using push to talk if you've already enabled it?
I didn't.
No. I
I
was just
didn't turn it on.
answering a question and okay.
Ouch, low roll.
Eesh.
Jappa, in your case, some of the sticks that you would put aside for the fire, you had accidentally misplaced, so you just hear a loud as you try and step towards Megwin. Hope nothing comes of it.
I mean, I feel like I should have done that roll prior to waking her up. Or did you mean like after waking her up?
After
she
waking
stepped
her
back?
up, you'd hear that, like, as you're stepping back to give her room to breathe, you hear
Oh,
that
okay.
twig snap of, like, oh, wait.
Oh, okay. I mean, like we all like see it. It's like in our line of sight, no? Or is it like sneaking around?
The lizard or you guys?
The creature, yes.
I wouldn't say it's slinking around. It's more just staring forward. At least that's what you can tell.
Tom,
Hello.
what phase of the moon are we in?
A half moon?
Waxing crescent.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so if the now then one other question: the map shows us in a pretty forested area. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, then folks, beyond probably 20 feet from the fire, we're not going to be able to see a whole lot unless you have some form of night vision.
I do believe that a lot of people in this group, if not everyone, sans maybe Jappa, Jappa and Aliatar have some form of dark vision.
Okay, just reminding folks.
Yes, because I will be real.
Try
Half
and
of the server, half of this group is either Dragonborn or Elf.
Okay, just trying to keep it real.
I completely understand. With that in mind, I think it's hilarious.
Oh, so where were we?
Effectively, currently Jabba is still asleep. Or not Jabba,
Oh yeah,
Jet is still
that's what
asleep because
What?
nobody's woken him up.
Oh yeah, I'm just kind of pointing that out. Also, another thing there. Speaking of elf stuff,
Bless you.
how much time has it passed since we actually went to sleep?
3, 4 hours, give or take.
I mean, just straight up. I mean, I think I might already be awake by then.
Okay. So then you'd be awake. And
Being
again,
said though, nothing catches my attention because if I remember correctly, I rolled a perception of 1.
I don't think you actually rolled perception yet.
No, I mean like the previous game.
Oh, right. Hang on. That would have been the previous day. This is
Oh,
effectively in the middle of the day when when everyone was out and about. This is a completely separate instance.
gotcha.
So, Jet, just to reset things based on what Tom just said, you and Megwin would have had 7 hours of sleep at this point because you slept through the first watch and the first 3 hours in the second watch. Myself and Joppa will have had 3 hours of rest so far, and Ragnar and Laser will have had 4 hours of rest.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Carry on.
But again, at that point, if you have a shortened life cycle, or not life cycle, that's a different case.
What
If you
the
have a
fuck?
certain sleep cycle, I guess is a better way of describing it.
I'm not dead.
No, not yet. We're trying to make sure that doesn't happen, but who knows?
Oh,
Magic.
shit. I dug my own grave, didn't I?
Not yet. I can assist with that if you want.
No!
Okay. With that in mind, yeah, I guess in that case, the only person that wouldn't be awake at that time is Aliatar.
Well, no, well, okay, if Jet's woken up because of his sleep cycle, then Jet just needs to nudge me since he's next closest, and I'll wake up.
Yeah,
You have a point there.
you're right. I'm surprised
Or
you haven't
Ragnar
yet.
should have come over and nudged me since he was right there.
Unfortunately, I'm keeping eyes on the beastie.
You can't do two things at once? God, what a paladin.
I haven't
That
even
being
done
said, though,
anything yet, and
actually,
there's already infighting. Killing you guys has never been easier.
Oh my god!
No, that's actually called RL father son chit chat.
I jest. I'm not trying to kill you intentionally yet.
Just remember,
Maybe.
Tom, I'm coming over. Just remember, I'm coming over to your place on Monday.
That is a different story, but sure. Anyways,
Okay, rolling it back though, actually. So,
right.
should I commit myself to the task of waking Eleatar up, or
That is up
should
to
I not
you.
do so? In that case, I shall make a stealth check.
By all means, go nuts.
Boink.
In your case, you forgot how much leaves were on you, ironically, just because of the wind while you were, let's go, napping. So there is a good amount of rustling as you slowly rise up from the ground like a zombie.
Sounds about right, actually.
So, I think at this point, all 6 of you are awake. All 6 of you, at least with some amount of vision, can see this thing staring at you. What you decide to do at this point is fully up to you.
Oh, that's unpleasant.
Oh, so do we see it staring at us? In what position on the map?
It is on the map, ironically.
Well, I declare that I am no lizard specialist. Well,
Oh,
on the other hand,
Joppa, you think you can communicate with it?
All right, push to talk. Yeah, he'll
It's
cast.
gonna take some getting used to if that's what you decide to do.
Yeah, he'll cast or use his class feature to speak with animals and speak with them. They'll introduce themselves like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Gotta make sure you do this voice right, because smell good, smell food. This thing has, let's say, I guess the best word is antic.
I don't need.
It's not slightly, it's like hyperactive in a slightly childish way, if that makes sense, to try and describe this as best as I can. It
Like
uses
OCD or like hyper, like sugar rush hyper.
both.
Maybe manic would be a better term to describe it.
I think the better word is gremlin.
Gremlin. Okay, got it.
Hyperactive gremlin. And that is what it will stick to for the foreseeable future.
okay. Wait, what? The word or the noise?
How this thing sounds to Japa specifically. Everything else can just hear.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's
for all
why.
intents and purposes, animal yapping.
Effectively.
All right, I'll just let Joppa do the talking, but I'll still hold on to my sword hilt just in case.
That's fair.
Joppa,
Do we
I
have
know
to
what
roll
it wants.
initiative to arm ourselves?
No, it just wants food. I'm sure we still have some of that elk we hunted earlier. No.
Did you get
I'm
rid of
pretty
it?
sure.
Yes. Let's get that elk ready to give to it, see if it sates it. But just in case, everyone get your equipment.
Wow, what's this like? Shoot first, ask questions later. Like everyone's like, "We're in the forest. There's bound to be wildlife here."
I
Okay, so
I would
So
rather
first
be
off-
ready for any potential fight and not be caught with our pants down, effectively.
So, just a suggestion: if we're going to be successful adventurers, you don't go into an unknown unarmed. Now,
Might as
you
well
may
grab
not
one of my
you may
best
not be able
spears.
you may not be able to throw on all your gear if you've taken armor off, although you need to tell the DM if you have because that affects your armor class. But when you're woken up in the middle of the night, the first thing you're going to do is grab your weapon and shield if you have one or just your weapon until you know you don't need it. That's just
Oh,
good
okay.
adventuring.
Choppa's already got a staff anyway, so he's covered. Oh yeah, he'll just relay the information. Like, yeah, he's just it's just hungry. It just wants food. So yeah, if we have any spare elk meat, better to like give it that so it can be on its way.
Aw.
Um,
I'd say
Joppa, can you
Taking a
tell?
hazardous route.
Does it consider us foodstuffs, or is it just smelling our supplies?
Good question. I will ask, and he'll go ahead and ask him that. You mean us or our food that we have with us? Tomas?
Still here.
Real quick before Tom, you respond to Joppa. I just made a token to represent the elk remains that we have. Let me know if you want me to place it down if we're successful in bribing it with that.
If you want to place a token for yourself, regarding the elk, you are able to. I simply ask that you place it in the purple square, since that would technically be your camp.
Tom, did you hear the question that Joppa was trying to communicate to the thing?
No, if you could repeat that one more time, please.
Joppa?
Yes. He'll speak to Lizard. Do you mean the elk meat we brought with us, or do you mean something else as food stuff?
Smells sweet.
Meat? Oh, okay. Probably means the elk meat.
Again, let me say it one more time, just in case you couldn't hear. Smells sweet.
Are we?
So
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
smells
hold
sweet.
on. Smells sweet.
The flower
does it
honey.
possibly mean the lovely petals that I've been picking up?
Yeah, some
Uh,
flowers.
what do they smell like? Are they sweet smell?
Well, yes. Last I checked.
Yeah, I think they were lilacs
That
But
in
now,
might
nature.
yes,
be it.
yes.
We may have just attracted something because of that.
I thought, well, regardless, why don't you grab all of the fairy petals that we're carrying around with us, and we'll cover you, but why don't you put them on the ground by that little tree right there in the middle of the trail, about halfway between us and it,
You've
then
been
back
carrying
off.
these for, if memory serves, technically a day and a half, if not 2 days, correct?
Yeah, I think a day and a half sounds about right.
No, what have you got
I'm
planned
not
for
sure I like that laugh, but let's deal
What
with.
have you got planned for us?
Especially when I thought I asked everyone to drop them, but that's okay. When we determined they were Fey in origin, I suggested that we not bring them with us. But such is life.
You're right, some
So
people simply ignored the order.
Oh God,
And I
I
say I wanted the
So,
powers.
I'm gonna place a
so
token. Aliatar, you tell me if this is the place you want us to place the Fey petals.
there's a little bush in the middle of the path. You can't miss it on the map. Yeah, there. But first, whoever's got those things, we've got to gather them up and then go take them over there.
Oh, of course.
we just throw them out like confetti.
Yeah, so they'll then fall right at our feet because they're petals. When was the last time you threw a? When was the last time you took a rose apart and threw it and it went very far at all?
Well, in any case,
We
I already
I'm
can
have
gonna
them all
just
also
gathered up
destroy
in
it,
suggest
one
like
we
basket.
destroy
give
it
him
from
the
But
elk just in case. But before that, Joppa, ask it if it wants meat or just sweet.
I will say one thing you guys are getting wrong. Well, I'm gonna fix this real quick. The elk is actually this size.
That's fine. I just want to know.
Oh yeah, that's fine. For the case of you guys are lugging that thing, right?
I thought we had cut it up and attempted to dry it, or at least
Yeah,
know,
Yeah, that's what
preserve
we said we
everything
were
like
doing.
preserve it
because
and wrap it in such a way that we had it in our backpacks.
But that being said, though, actually, now that I think about it, how heavy is it?
Uh,
we had cut it up into several chunks.
at that point, what I will say is instead of one big thing to represent it, I will say probably about like this then, effectively. Assuming you guys haven't gone through your chunks, which I don't know if you have or not, you've probably
Not quite.
got 4 chunks left.
Okay.
yeah, I think that seems about right. I was like, oh, like that's like all the elk we had left because like I know we had dumped the carcass earlier because like we couldn't
It was
carry
a
it all.
You guys had wrapped the carcass effectively and were lugging around some of it for not just the carcass itself, but some of like the bones, the skin for selling, if not crafting materials.
Oh boy, crafting. Now all we need is some mines.
So, Joppa, if you can ask it if it just wants something sweet or meat, and then let us know. That determines
yeah.
our next course of action.
Okay, Joppo relay the question to the lizard.
Smell meat. Smell sweet. Want feet big.
Okay, so relay the information from the lizard back to the group. He's essentially like a living phone, pretty much.
Say that one more time.
He'll relay the information from the lizard to the group.
So, in regards to that, though, I have a bit of a proposal to make. We could take a couple of these chunks here and mix them up with the leftover petals I have here in my basket and place them a decent bit away from us.
Yeah, that's true, but I think the main concern is that we've been carrying on the petals so long that the scent has essentially binded itself to us.
Well, that actually does touch into something a little bit in my, well, profession. I could get rid of the smell.
I thought the petals were put into a container.
That they were.
Then they shouldn't. Their smell should not have been bound to us if the container was airtight.
Because
Let's
I
Well,
mean, it
clarify
is
that
a
with
it
them.
is a open air.
Joppa did keep one flower for himself to keep in like a jar, like like an open jar to like essentially grow out of.
Okay. So you have one flower in a jar, and then Blazer has the rest.
I think it was Jet who has it. I don't think Blazer nor Megwin
Okay,
have
okay.
any.
Yes, I
Okay,
took
I unfortunately
Well-
wasn't looking at my screen, so I didn't see whose name lit up. My apologies.
That's fair.
Um. So since I'm gonna take one of the chunks over to where we are designating where we're gonna put the petals, how do we want to do this, Tom? About like since it's
I
every what 5 feet is a turn.
I'm gonna say we are not in initiative or combat, so you can freely move if you need to. It's just the case of this is the map that you guys can effectively use in the meantime.
Okay.
Ragnar, hold
Yes.
on. Let's only make one trip over to that bush. So if we can put all the petals in one jar, hand that to Ragnar. He can also grab one of these chunks of elk, and he can walk over, put it by the bush, and then back up. Does that sound good to everybody?
All right.
Anybody else? What do they think?
Well, after we
Jet,
discard
I
the
put
remains and
the-
such,
I
I
put
will be
petals
using
for
a
you.
spell
Uh,
to get rid of the, well, smell.
Okay.
Well, before you use any spells, let's hold off in case we get into combat. We can do that afterwards if things go south. Let's just get our offering over there and see what happens.
Let's see if the mercy option works.
So who's the one making the drop, so to speak?
Well, Ragnar's closest, so we kind of were voted for. Plus, he's got the highest armor class because he's in paladin gear.
So with that in mind, Ragnar, since you were lovely volunteered, I need you to make the animal handling check.
Say what? What?
Oh yeah, that's why I asked. Who's
What
doing
check?
it? Yeah, it's an animal handling check.
Can you DM me the command?
I believe he is.
And yes, I will be doing that momentarily. That should be good for it.
He has made an animal handling check of 7.
7.
Well, that's interesting.
What? What?
Oh no! Did you hear about 7?
Yeah.
7, 8, 9.
Yep.
That is probably the funniest and the worst joke you can make right now. As
Better than a 6, 7.
every day, I wonder if we take 1 or 2 steps further and further away from any sense of sanity. So I'm just going to go like that.
What the hell?
Oh,
What happened?
Everyone on in the game should have the flippin' map open.
yeah.
So as
Say
you
we
We
never
all
run
do.
it.
It's just that apparently some people just aren't looking at it.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
they probably
okay.
should have.
I will admit I'm probably at an advantage in that I have 2 screens. One of them is the map. One of them is my uh, Discord split with my D&D notes, where I keep track of stuff.
That's fair.
So,
With that in mind,
um,
you just see this big ol' thing. Actually, no, not even. Well, okay, not yet. As you see this one that you all saw majorly, just lean ahead and go, smell meat, smell sweet, get big. And it just sort of says that like 3, 4 times, almost like a chirp. At which point, a few more of them come out, followed by what looks like a bigger one. The best way to describe this new one is think of like an iguana, I guess, but bigger. As it just
I
sort of
and
feel
more
like
like a kimono dragon.
uh hmm. Not entirely off, but you just see them just slowly lumber? Yeah, lumber out as they just slowly start approaching.
But like the size of a kimono dragon is the biggest one.
No.
Decent
Larger
bigger
or
than that.
smaller?
I'd say about the size of. Hmm.
A horse?
Honestly, that's probably a good place to say it. Honestly, yeah. Thank you.
So,
So
so this thing is larger than any reptile we in real life would know about, because even crocodiles don't get as big as horses.
Yes.
yeah.
I'd say if anything
Okay.
is as big as a crocodile, it's probably the ones you were talking to. The one you were talking to. This one here. And all the other little small guys, shall we say.
So effectively, I did not pass the check, did I?
Nope.
I'm packing my shit and running.
I
You will not outrun a lizard of that size. Get your butt ready to fight.
As they
I
just
mean,
okay, so let's just so I believe you said it was the drop is right here, right? How much are you dropping?
At
He
this
was
point,
supposed to
I
drop
say we just
one
give it all
chunk.
the elk
He was
and
supposed
run.
no, we were supposed to drop one chunk of the elk and all of the leaves, all of the 2 jars of leaves.
Mm-hmm. So I will just, for sake of ease, let's remove leaf and let's remove one chunk. As I believe you wanted to do it around the bush, so this is where they will effectively be. Not fully jumping you yet, but staring at you. Especially the big one in
Wait.
the back.
Oh crap! There's an
And
alpha.
yes. As Jabba would just see this big one lumbering back and go, they give meat, they give sweets. And no, I did not try and have an accent, but you know what? That's what we're going with. It's that
Oh, okay. I
same
thought it was just a lizard.
hyperactive energy, just with a deeper voice because bigger vocal cords and bigger body.
And I
All
suggest
right.
that
I
one
guess
of
I'll
us.
just speak to them. Hi there.
Can I suggest
Tom,
that at least 3 of us split the remaining elk and put it at different positions in this area to try and split them up?
There's nothing stopping you.
hold on.
Sure.
Tom,
Yes.
I reach down, I grab a pedal, I use the cantrip of light, I cast it on the pebble, and then I try to toss it as close to the bush as I can.
Pebble, as in a small rock, or petal, as in just flower petal?
Pebble, as in small rock, because I don't
Okay.
have
Yeah,
access to the pedal.
Oh,
Right. Actually. What is your save? What is your current DC, if you don't mind me asking?
My current witch,
Your current spell save.
I'm not sure.
You probably should have a DC of 12.
I'm looking at my stats on my character sheet, but I don't see that.
it should be under the spells category. Your spell save stuff.
Well, it says +3 modifiers, +5 spell attack. Oh, save DC 13.
Thank you.
Never mind. One number off.
Sorry.
Okay, so in that case,
it had to be the last thing.
That's fair. 13. Oh. So I will say, let's see. So this one, and I'll rotate the ones that are distracted by it. So this one and this one are obviously staring at this, for lack of a better way of saying it, shiny rock in the middle of the, just by them. And let's assume, and for sake of argument, it is thrown close enough. So I think it is safe to say it was like right here, for instance. So these two that have been rotated have been distracted by it. Meanwhile, the others are all now staring at Aliatar because shiny rock.
Okay, that actually gives us a 20-foot radius of bright light. and dim light for an additional 20-foot radius. My goal was just for us to be able to see them. If they're distracted by it, cool. My intent was I wanted to be able to see them.
Congratulations, you can see them now. I
Well,
don't know why it took this long to get there, but congratulations. Better late than never, I guess.
well, because at first we thought we were just
How much is
dealing
it
with
from the
one.
herd?
Yeah, it's a little
All
bit
right.
more complicated than that, as you can clearly tell.
So, folks, we've got two choices here. We can wait and see what they do, or we can leave the elk behind and let's back up between those two trees to our northeast and just let them have all of it. And we'll just back ourselves out of here. Grab all your rest of your gear and let's just back up out of the way. What do you want to do?
I also say takes.
Because it's 6 on 6, and one of the six is the size of a freaking horse.
Yeah, Joppa's cool with like packing up and stuff.
So am I. I just suggest we take and make improvised torches because if they choose to follow, we want to set shit behind us ablaze.
Wait,
There's
I
no
don't think.
guarantee. It's not this time of year. There's no guarantee that you could set anything in this forest ablaze. Uh, I can cast my cantrip on another stone, and we can have a 20-foot pool of light around us as we leave.
Wait,
But I
what if
don't think
I
that's
try
an
to
issue
set the
because they
fire?
can probably see in the dark.
Wait,
I
what if I
mean, I would argue that we shouldn't be setting any fires quite yet.
wait, what if I try to set something ablaze? I can breathe fire, remember?
We'll
Alright,
use
you're
you
a
as a
fire
If
last
one.
if
resort.
we're
Fire
the,
breather
the
compared to
problem with
me
setting
cold
something
breather.
ablaze is we have no control over it, and it could do just as much harm to us as good. If we're gonna
Well,
retreat, let's
aside
just
from that, but
retreat.
also, it would be if you guys are not exactly trying to aggravate the situation, it would be best for us to simply be swift about deconstructing our encampment and seeing what's happening.
Uh,
Yeah, Joppa already like he already we start packing up his things already.
But in any case, I didn't have anything unpacked, so good luck with that, my compatriots.
Same.
I think my stuff are already packed. Um, eh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm taking retreating as an option.
Retreating is our only option because we have an alpha in the rear of that pack, and
Well,
we
it's
are not
not an.
equipped for
It's.
this.
I would argue that it's not
That's the
actually an
biggest boy you ever
undoable.
seen.
It's not an undoable battle, seeing as that technically speaking, at the moment they are distracted, and I would argue that we could actually take out maybe two of them in a quick succession.
If we had a
That still
Draken
leaves four
Scorpion,
of them.
if we had a Draken Scorpion that we could aim at the alpha and kill it in one hit, I'd say yes, we could do this fight, but we don't. Retreating, I say, is our best and maybe only option, unless we want to be swallowed by the alpha.
Oh, flat out, I will put this
Nothing
out
can
here.
swallow you whole.
Going back to the topic of quadruped creatures, um, straight up, we aren't fast enough.
Yeah, and they
Some of us
haven't
are
really
slightly
shown an intent to eat us. 'Cause they said they were after something sweet, not
some of
meat.
us are
We just offered it as extra, so I don't like. If it was after us, it would have like jumped us already, like not bother with letting us, wake up and stuff.
some of us are already fatigued. Or barely waking up. You feel me?
So Leotar reaches down, puts his backpack on his shield arm, and keeps his mace in his primary hand and starts to back up towards Jet.
Hmm.
Any case, though,
Tom?
let us take stock
Yes.
of what we have so far. So, we have the chunks before us. We also have the crowd of lizards over there,
Two are
seemingly
distracted by
distracted
this
by
rock,
the
which is
rock.
actually. Let me check. How long does light last?
Like maybe
Or
5 minutes or so, 10.
no, 1 hour.
It
Oh,
does
never
last
mind.
for an hour, so yeah, that would be enough time to get a little bit of distance between the two that are staring at the rock and you.
Okay, I'm having extreme trouble being able to hear everyone because everyone keeps jumping in on top of each other. We need to seriously not interrupt each other.
Okay, how do you set up push to talk?
The key is also just watch your Discord, and if you see someone else is lit up, whether you're using PTT or not.
Okay.
To answer your thing in terms of how to enable push to talk, user settings. So click the gear icon, click voice and video, and then push to talk.
Okay, I'm on voice and video. But oh, here we go.
Oh, in character wise, though, I am actually appalled that our resident paladin is the first to consider turning tail and running away.
I am not willing to be devoured by a thing that is at the size of a horse, if not bigger.
But at least make sure to
I'm
get a saddle on it and ride it.
in a more out of character note. I don't relish the idea of my paladin potentially being devoured by a horse-sized thing like the Brothers Grimm. Okay, I do not relish that. I've seen that movie.
What
I
about a
saw
horse-sized horse?
a little kid get eaten by a horse with spider webs in its mouth. I don't want that for my character. Thank you very much.
One, ew. Two, I don't think I'm gonna have any arachnophobes stuff to trigger any arachnophobes because I probably am in some slight capacity. Three, if that's how you want to do it, you can always try fighting it.
So you don't want to end up like this.
I mean, like out of character, they haven't been hostile or like trying to like intimidate us in any way. It's just that like they came here after food, we gave them food. So I'm
That's
like
the reason why I made the
80%
proposition
sure
of.
they're just gonna like book it after they finished eating.
Real
That's the reason
talk,
why I said
the
the
reason they
proposition
followed you guys was
of
because of
living.
the elk and because of the flowers. They went and reported that to their alpha, who is the alpha, so he always gets the most food. And they see, oh, these things have food. These things have the meat and the sweet smelling stuff. That's kind of tasty. And then they see shiny rock. And so a couple of them are going, ooh, shiny rock.
Shiny.
And out of
Do they
character,
think
why are we
shiny rock or
debating this?
glowing rock?
I
Because ultimately speaking, look at this. Look at it this way. We still have a decent chunk of the elks in our possession. We also have, I'd argue, a decent number of rations as well in the form of other things. And more importantly, uh, if you insist on me not casting a spell to not get rid of the spell, get rid of the spell, they're gonna catch up to us anyway.
I will effectively roll perception against your guys' stealth, and I will make this a group stealth. Is the
oh
thing. So
And keep in
technically,
mind, I'm pretty predisposed to stealth. I'm not exactly sure if the rest of you are.
okay.
I'll give
I'm
it a
just
try.
so for the group stealth. If I can make a suggestion on how we do this,
the group stealth would be, and to explain the mechanic itself, all of you would be rolling a stealth check, and I would take the average of those 6 rolls.
I was just gonna say the highest number out of it.
But then that also the problem with that is, say the highest number is a 9, but effectively their average is lower. But they roll a higher one. That seems a little unfair.
So, Tom, one thing I
did
would
my
say
stealth check.
or ask you to consider is that right now they are either in, if you look at the map, that's 20
Yes?
feet from the stone.
Yes.
So they are
You're
either
supposed to,
inside the brightly lit area
Yes.
where we're in the dark,
Yes.
You just have to type
such
it in
that
again.
that would make it that much harder for them to see us, depending on what other vision attributes they have, because currently they're closest to the bright light, which means they would have a harder time seeing over here, which is like 40 feet away.
Yes.
Okay, we appreciate that.
With that in
So,
mind, do I
I
forget
vote-
to? Okay. With that in mind, I have news.
You have news or a noose?
I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear?
I am
Well,
effectively
based on
taking
our
their.
lineup of
I
stealth
am
checks,
adjusting
go
their
ahead.
passive perceptions based on that fact, but it's still the case of. No. Before you ask, no, I have good news and bad news, and no, I do not have rope news.
Okay.
The bad news, I guess.
Okay. With that in mind, they would still see you because one thing I'm pretty sure you guys forgot to do. What's the red circle?
The fire.
Our
of course.
fire. Yeah,
Right
we haven't
now-
put it out.
Well, we have not begun to leave, so yes, they can still see us, but we are obviously going to put that fire out.
Well, so the other thing that probably, and not to throw the DM under the bus because this is a bad thing to do, but we never really said whether we had stoked up the fire during the night or just kind of kept it at a low boil so it was ready. So I'm not sure just how bright the fire is.
I'd say
'Cause
it's
we
dim
didn't
light.
say.
With that in mind, dim light would technically be not super disorienting, but again, at the same time, I am adjusting the passive perceptions, or effectively the DC for their end, effectively, for you guys to sneak away if
Yeah.
that is what you guys are trying to do.
I think right now we're just, folks, leave. I suggest we leave the elk as a distraction and we quietly, calmly back out, get behind those 2 large trees that are behind us to the northeast, and get them in between us and the critters as calmly, quietly, and efficiently as we can.
Good idea.
Yeah, Chapo
But to cut in for a
will
moment,
start.
though,
You need
actually,
northwest because there's only I on this map I see one small tree to the north and 2 large trees to the northwest. Nothing
This is
to the
why you
northeast.
guys have
I-
the pointer, effectively. The
no,
pointer,
no,
which
My
is under the
apologies.
ruler.
I said northeast, and Giovanni's correct. It's northwest. It's over
Okay.
here.
That and
These
as well
two.
as the draw tool, which is the pen-looking thing right above the ruler, in case you guys want to. You guys are free to
Okay.
mark
Yeah,
the
I
map
see
as
it.
you see fit. But again, with that in
So-
mind, I will require stealth if
let's
that is
go
what you
this
guys
way.
are doing.
Okay. Then that is the way we will go. Someone needs to put out the fire.
with
Or at
that
least
being
I
said,
will-
My cold breath.
No, just someone with a pole arm, kind of rake the fire. Don't worry about putting it out. Just kind of knock it down so that it's not real bright, and we'll let it burn itself out. Let's just
Alright.
while they're distracted, let's get out of here.
Got it.
with that being said, though, make your stealth checks.
I already did.
If you did not,
Same.
please do so. So
I
that
have
would
I
be Aliatar and Megwin. Wait, no, Megwin's already rolled, so it'd be actually yeah, Aliatar and Jappa. I need stealth check from the two of you.
Yeah, Jappa will start
Syntax.
raking the fire or raking the dirt over to the fire with his
It
staff.
is just
I see it up above.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I see what Megwin tried to do, and okay.
Yeah, he'll just rake the fire and then start sneak like quietly joining the other.
We are not being the most stealthy group in the
And this is
Remember,
kind of the point.
he's
What I
taking the
said before.
average.
Our
I know.
overall
I'm
party is
just
not predisposed to this.
the dice are not being nice to me tonight like they were last two weeks ago.
And I think our average is 7, but I still suggest, at least for our group, Megwin pulled a 20. That should be our group stealth.
the thing is, if that was a group stealth and I rolled higher with a single one, then technically they beat you. Are you sure you want to do that?
Just
I'm willing to go
Ragnar-
that route, but
Rag-
are you sure?
I already
Ragnar.
hate this encounter. Do not make me hate this game more.
oh, relax.
See, he's just getting in his own head.
This game is as much about using your brain as using the dice and your two-handed sword.
big brain.
I'd love
moment.
to use dice. Problem is, it's an RNG. You have to literally do a blood sacrifice to the RNG gods just for digital dice to roll in your favor. Whereas you can pull some fastballs with normal dice.
What you mean, like load them?
No,
Oh no, there's some
shake them really well.
No, not just that. You also literally, well, if you're familiar with the technique of sleight of hand, there is a way to constantly keep rolling the same thing.
Okay,
That being said, though, that's the reason why I don't enjoy physical dice.
with
My
that
friends
in
do.
mind, I do have some news.
What?
So, remember how I said that I'd subtracted a little bit because of the whatchamacallit? The shiny rock for two of them?
Yes.
So if we were going by just the we take the highest roll and call that our group check, then that would be, technically they beat you. The problem is, since I'm going by group stealth, you actually managed to fucking get away.
Thank
Oh.
the gods.
Run away!
They rolled a natural 20, and the highest one beyond that was a 6. It was a
Okay,
26, 3, 3, 2, 5.
Okay.
So,
I
Japa,
get
Blazer, and Jet, you're gonna want to get out of the camp square on the map and by the trees.
I mean, he's already on the cusp, like between like out of the
I'm
camp
climbing
square
the
and
tree.
like right by the trees, so he's good.
But for lack of a better way of saying it, just to draw it on the map, in light blue, let's go light blue. You guys are going yonder direction, yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
How long are you going for this direction? Like
Well, what's
time-wise.
immediately behind the three big trees? Can
More
you scroll
trees
this
and
map?
forest. It is more trees and forest, effectively. So it is sort of like this map, except it loops on itself, if that makes sense. But I will say this is costing you the petals, should you have a need for them in the future, as well as the rest of the elk.
That is fine.
Yes. But
With
it's
that,
saving us a whole lot of unknowns.
with that in mind, I have some good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
What?
God.
The bad news is now you're stuck to boring fucking travel again.
We're traveling at night.
No, because eventually I imagine that you guys would say go for, let's go an hour. An hour? An hour seems reasonable enough. And you guys don't notice, based on a multitude of factors, let's say, any of them are following you. From what you guys can tell.
What?
So,
Um,
one quick question,
no, real quick.
because
Uh,
I believe we were heading east, correct?
Yes.
Okay, the path on the map is north-south. So
There
in
was a
which
path
direction?
right here, ironically, on the map. That I imagine that you guys would have been heading. With that in mind, it wouldn't be hard to effectively keep going east and just readjust course.
So did
Saint
we come
Ragnar
from the
is an
bottom
elf?
of the map?
You guys would have come from right here,
The
effectively.
top of the map?
The left side.
Oh, so basically we were at a crossroads.
For lack of a better way of saying it. Guess so.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
literally,
this was
it
like
looks
just
like
a
that.
little clearing that we stopped at as we went along the main trail.
It is a crossroads. It's more just, very
Well,
specific.
where two
direction.
paths cross.
Yeah.
So I would suggest that we just circle to the east around the trees. Where
Ironically,
we can
that's what I was
continue to keep
suggesting,
An eye
yeah.
on them. Where we
If
can
I can
continue
now
to
say
keep
what
an
I was
eye on
going to
them because
say.
we can see the light.
Gio,
Until we get
once
over
you're
to
done,
the main trail and then keep going.
Okay,
What do you
Gio, go.
folks think?
Since Ragnar is an elf, can he hear them?
No.
Being able to tell if they are following or not?
No.
No enhanced hearing.
Okay, let me
Just-
rephrase.
yeah.
I don't think there's enhanced hearing in at this level. No offense, but based on what you can tell, they don't seem to be following you. I'm not trying to do anything. It's just, yeah, no, you guys are out of there. No bullshit, no nothing.
Okay, so we're just going around then. That's the plan.
Effectively, yes.
Okay, let's just keep going for a little bit. In the night. What time of day is it? Like evening night or early part?
It would be, so like I'd say it would be 11 o'clock when you guys did this whole shenanigans. Let's say when you guys stop and actually, get checked to see if anything is following you. Pausing. I'd say it's about midnight, 12:30, and then you would and at that point you would technically go, okay, yeah, there's nothing following us anymore. Rest up for the night, and actually take a long rest, and manage to, rest. Right and refreshed. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So with that out of the way,
Alright.
I am booting up the specific music because it is time for day 6. Okay. So with that in mind, who's rolling me a d20 as I switch back to the travel map? I guess I am. Good to know. Ooh. Nothing happens. So with that out of the way, day 6, is there anything you guys want to try and do?
I want to hunt for more elk.
Alrighty.
Can I make a suggestion?
Absolutely not.
Can
Why the hell
Can I
not?
make a? Because it's a hard damn thing to carry, and we threw half of it away. Can we stick to
Yeah.
rabbits and
Are
Why
these
don't we
fours
maybe
or
some
like small
boars
games or
instead?
something?
Small game.
yeah?
Small game. I am not looking around another elk only for those damn lizards to follow us again.
Good point.
Why
All
is
right,
it
we'll just.
we actually, escaped and surround us? No, thank you.
Alright, fine. Well,
Well,
Lizard
they
meat.
they may not have been interested in a meal that fights back, but I don't think we're at the point where we
Would you
want to
like
find
to,
out.
that theory?
Um, Tom,
Yes.
during the day to day, while we do whatever else we do, I'm going to kind of keep my eyes out for a stone that is shaped in such a way that I can throw a
A light grenade,
leather
effectively.
thong, throw a leather thong around it, and then put it around my neck. And then in the future, if I need to, I can cast light on that stone and hold it up and use it as a 360-degree flashlight. But I
Honestly,
really couldn't say
you know what? I respect
had-
it.
what.
Honestly, I respect it. No checks needed. Yeah, I'll give you, you'd find a rock that you almost step on that's about the size of, let's say, the palm of your hand. It's smooth. It looks like it's been weathered, but yeah, it's a pretty decent rock.
Okay, so I just get a leather thong and put it through there, and then just keep that around my neck. So in the future, if I need to, I can pull that out, cast light on it, and give us an immediate flashlight.
Yep, effectively. But yeah, you get your rock.
For Ragnar, am I able to scavenge some thick wood branches and flammable material to create a improvised torch?
You know what? Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to. Just picking up some random twigs and leaves and branches just scattered around. It's relatively easy to get enough foliage to actually get your torch going. Or your makeshift torch going should you need it.
Okay.
Ragnar, just kind of keep in your memory that when we get to the next town, you should pick up a legitimate torch and a small bottle of oil, because a good torch would have some kind of cloth or other material wrapped around the end of it. It'd be really thick, kind of like a
I
mace.
think Choppa has some torches in his inventory. Let me check his inventory.
And then some cloth at the end of it that you put the oil on, and then the oil is what burns. But you can make something for now.
Okay. Anyone else like to do anything else for day 6?
Oh, my suggestion for hunting elk was shot down, so I guess I'll just try to hunt some rabbits. What do I type in to get?
That's a survival check, please.
Okay. Check.
Put your hands on the keyboard to write bang really, really fast.
Yeah, you're out of luck.
I got a nat 1.
You hate to see
We
it.
can salvage this.
The wabbit is too wascally for you.
I'm sorry. I was thinking it. I just was trying to decide how I was gonna say it. I was about to say, "Shh, we're hunting rabbits."
Okay, that actually got me to cry a little bit. I will be honest, that was good. That was good.
So what happens to me after attempting to get the rabbit?
For lack of a better way of saying it, you have scat on your face.
You told me you weren't gonna do critical failures.
It's not a critical failure, don't get me wrong. You can still try again tomorrow, but you're not gonna have any luck today.
Is there any way to wash this stuff off my face?
Yes.
Yeah, you have your water skin, don't you?
Right, yeah. I use a little bit of my water to just wash the stuff off me. Ugh.
After several hours, the smell of scat will, actually leave your nose. But, you have a different problem to deal with. I don't think any of the other 5 in your group is gonna let you live this down.
Well, I am authoring a book of our travels, so that adds up.
With
I
that in
call it
mind,
The Legends of Heroes. The folklore, the folk tale will be told of this occasion.
Hey,
anyways,
Tom.
yes.
One other thought while I was looking around for a stone that I could put on a leather thong, I also picked up 10 to 12 just little round stones and put them in a pouch and have that on my belt so that I don't have to look around in the dark for something to cast the spell on. I've got a little pouch of stones.
Okay, yeah, that's
Ooh, skipping
reasonable enough.
rocks.
Just picking up rocks that can turn into shiny rocks on the road, effectively. But yeah, that is
Yep.
day 6.
Well, here we go.
Alrighty, take your long rest
How
if
long
you
will
have
the
no.
hunting take?
I'd
As
say it
long
would
as
take
has to.
3 hours before Blazern would finally come back to everyone, completely dumbfounded, completely defeated, and finally the smell of rabbit scat out of his nose. You can do with that what you
And how
will.
much time is left in the day?
Let's say 3 hours? Considering that you guys are just gonna try and keep moving forward as you do this, unless you guys try and, wait a day or so.
Yeah, I just okay.
I
After
guess Joppa will
walking
try
you all
like
off,
forging some plants or whatever, like along the path as they're walking. I'll just throw a survival check, right?
Sure.
yeah, I just not say anything to anyone except from this day forward, I'm not gonna hunt anymore until further notice.
Ironically, in your case,
Sounds
Jappa, you'd find
15.
about, say, a day's worth of berries, I'd say. Enough to at least, stave you off for the night. You and, I guess,
Berries?
the rest of everyone.
I want to look around for mushrooms specifically.
Same check. Congratulations! You have found the shrooms, and not the drug kind.
Unfortunate.
Oh boy, I am not gonna do another LSD thing.
Don't worry, neither am I.
No,
Anyways,
but all seriousness though, it makes good ration.
but yeah, I'd say it would be just same amount of check, or same amount, I'd say, like a day's worth of mushrooms.
Oh,
Alright.
nice.
Jotting
We
down
can do
note on
things
that.
with mushrooms. They also get a meaty
I need to step
texture
away
when
from
you
the
cook
keyboard. I will be right back.
Okay.
They get a meaty texture when you cook them.
Neat.
You just gotta cook them right.
So we're still on day 6, or does anybody else want to do anything else?
I'm not doing anything else. I'm too pissed.
I guess I'm gonna go hunting.
Nobody injured, nobody, well, particularly bad condition.
Not yet.
Okay. In terms of the fungi, is it like a specific type of mushroom, or is it just like those? There's, what is it? Fettuccine mushrooms, or
Just classic white wild mushrooms that are, not poisonous, obviously.
I guess I'll take a crack at hunting. We gotta get our protein fix somehow.
I mean, we also have our regular rations, character-wise, don't we?
I don't know about the rest of you, but I do.
Wait, you had rations this entire time?
Actually,
Yes,
I-
doesn't the
I-
character starting thing come with like 10 rations?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't leave town without them.
yeah, plus I've been actually trying to keep on top of my
I've been
inventory.
used to living off the land.
I think I've been on
Nothing
a
but
mostly
punchy hardtack with size.
positive upkeep.
But again, anything else you guys decide to do for the day?
I believe not.
I think there's only like an hour left, right? Or 2 hours.
I'd say at this point it would be, let's say 1 hour left of the day.
Jump will just do some more foraging. I don't think it'll be like enough time for him to do like some fishing. Wait, actually, yeah, I don't think it'll be like good idea to do some night fishing.
Probably not, especially considering that you would need some stuff. But
Also,
hey,
I'm
we
not
want
sure if there's a body of water around us.
that too. I don't. You guys wouldn't have come across a body of water today.
I don't know. There's always land fishing. Go pick up a land
Land
shark.
fishing.
I.
We're not in the desert.
Yeah, no. With a survival like that, you're not gonna find it. At least not today.
Okay, well, Jump already found like the.
He found what he was
so-
looking for.
Yeah, like I figure that's effectively like what, like a day's worth of rations for the group.
It would be specifically for a singular day.
Okay, just like one ration. Okay, I'll just like munch on them for that.
Anything else, or are we good to move to day 7?
Well, night 6 and then day 7.
Day 7 it is!
Whoa.
Unfortunately, nothing happens. So it is free for you guys to decide what you want to do for today. With that in mind, what do you want to do for today?
I vote
Let
we
me
just
take a
keep
crack at
moving.
hunt.
Did you hear Megwin?
I did not. Could you repeat yourself?
Let me take a crack at hunting.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'd
she
need a
wants to go
survival.
hunting.
With a C.
She's gonna go hunting for ducks this time. Quack mark.
That.
I
19.
yeah. What are you hunting for exactly?
I guess I caught. I tried to catch fish and I tried to catch rabbits. Let's see if some birds will do.
So I will say, not ducks specifically, but like there are, let's say, a few.
Like quail, turkey, wild chicken.
Pheasants.
I think it's pheasants. They'd be in a nest that looks precariously on a very thin branch. As Megwin would notice this rather plump bird at that. It's not super high off the ground, but it's enough to feed you guys for 2 days, give or take. So today and tomorrow, effectively.
Hooray!
If that is what you guys all choose to do. But for lack of a better way of saying it, I imagine that Megwin shakes the tree, knocks the bird out, and then just sort of kills and cooks it. And... Bless you. Anyone else want to do anything else for day 7?
Ragnar just keeps watch.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
oh,
for Ragnar, nothing happens.
I think I'll just take another long rest as well.
I mean, again,
I
nothing
want to
happens,
take
so.
this-
But you all are free to? But yeah. Otherwise, are we all okay. With that in mind, is Jet trying to look for anything specific?
Oh no, I just want to see what's around me.
Oh, well, you got tree, you got tree, you got a lot of green, a lot of brown. Got a large vertical log. Got
Ah,
something.
so nothing in particular.
Not right now. It's just a lot of walking today. As we shift to day 8. Let's see, does day 8 have anything for us? Oh! Well, that changes things.
Player wise, I should ask, is anyone like charting where we're going? Or I know some of you guys said you guys had like ink bottles and parchment, right? So like map where we're going.
Yes, that would be my role in this case.
Okay, so how long like what's our pattern or our pattern like from Yokohama to our current perspective?
Well, aside from the curvature of that previous walk with the lizards, we are still, for the most part, heading east.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just imagine him moving the dots like you are here, like him just like moving around,
Yeah.
making like dotted lines, then like a big oval where we went around.
And effectively, one thing I will say, if you actually go back and check the map, you guys have reached the point where you guys are actually advancing on the map. But fun fact, something happens today.
Ah, all right, cool. What's the thing?
So with that in mind, I have a simple question. Who's in front?
I think it
Well,
was the
as following,
or knights in front. No.
I'm
or
gonna be all the way in the back.
Okay.
And
So
I am tagging along.
so then with that in
I
mind,
believe I was somewhere in the middle.
I will say if you guys want to place yourselves on this effectively, ironically, yeah. You know what? You guys can place yourselves right here. Cuz
Okay.
there we go.
Uh, where's my token? I don't.
Oh, this
It
is
is not on it, so you're going to have to place yourself, unfortunately.
yeah.
Or fortunately, who
Oh.
knows?
Hey, we're all tiny.
Yes.
Well,
So you guys would see effectively these two figures here effectively just stoking this campfire, for lack of a better way of saying it. You can see the campfire just poking through the trees, but you guys are right there. You guys can choose to keep walking. You guys can choose to do whatever. Floor is yours
Figures.
once more.
What
Do we have to
did,
like roll perception to see what they're doing, or are they just like camping out?
It looks like they're effectively just tending to a fire, as far as you can see, because lots of tree.
can we tell they are?
They look like humans based on what you look like, or based on what you can tell.
Okay. I don't like. Is you guys for the paladin people, all your paladin sense tingling, or
I cannot tell. I am. I have a feeling they could be bandits or outlaws, but can't tell for sure.
Maybe I can make a perception check.
I mean, if you want to make a perception check, I'd recommend insight, but if you want to go
Oh,
perception.
insight. Let me insight.
I have no insight, so go on ahead.
Oh,
uh,
13. Not bad.
based on what you can
hey,
tell, these guys look a little, let's go ragged, effectively. But I wouldn't say that they look like anything otherworldly, let's say,
Hmm. Okay,
from what you
so
can
then I
tell.
whisper to everybody. Okay, so there are a couple of guys over there in their own campsite. Since we've barely able to eat anything and our rations to start run out, I suggest we ambush them and take their food.
like whoa, like they may
just
not even be hostile. You're just gonna like
open them.
almost gonna like, hey, we're gonna go take your stuff. Like we're no better than bandits then.
I'm
Well, I
sorry,
simply
but
object
it's
on the
like
notion of, well, to put it into perspective, I don't think they have much on them to begin with, and dealing with them may elapse more time than I would like.
I'm sorry, but throughout this trip, I'm starting to get really bored. I barely even fought anything, and the one chance we were get to fight, we just
I'm
got away.
bored. I want to go kill something.
Well, I was of that opinion as well. However, there's no sport in this, and more importantly, we can't exactly skin these people for anything useful.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I guess that thing from a couple of days ago still put me in a bad mood. Eh,
I mean, it's D&D. Cannibalism is not completely off the table.
Oh no, it's just that I don't think you can really sell human skin at market price.
You'd obviously have to
Unless
ask
he
for a
calls it
discount, of
as
course.
pulled pork or something.
No, no,
okay,
law.
what would you suggest we should do, you guys?
Ignore them.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
mean, out of character, would Java be able to roll perception and see what they're doing, like setting up a fire, cooking, or like skinning, like something they hunted, or like
Tending to the
what
fire is
they're
what I had said previously, and that's what I'm sticking to based on just what you can see.
Yep.
No rules needed for that.
I
May I
mean,
suggest
Out of character,
that
I'm
we
just gonna be
just
gone for a moment as I'm gonna go grab something to eat.
Yeah. If you need to
Yes.
go step away just out of character to get food, just do so. Just like text me or something on the side. But yeah, you guys are free to act however you wish.
go ahead, Alutar.
All right.
why don't we just go up and introduce ourselves? And it's getting toward. Well, let me back up. How far into the day are we?
It is night at this point. Not like night where it's like as late as it was, but I'd say it's about like 8 o'clock. Like the sun's just gone down, if that makes sense.
Good reason to
Yeah,
have
like
a
early night.
So, if they appear trustworthy when we make contact with them, maybe we just camp here for the night and then move on in the morning.
Sounds like a good idea. I mean, they may be friendly, and if so, like some good people to converse with. Change stories. Uh, any suggestions, or if not, Jeppo's just gonna go on and introduce himself.
Well, we should all go together. That way they know that we're not trying to ambush them by one of us going forward and five of us hanging back.
So how do you want to play this?
Yeah, sounds
Does
like
that
a plan.
sound?
We could all introduce ourselves. Are you guys all good with that?
I am.
And I would recommend we don't attempt to do this in a stealthy manner. We make sure everybody knows we're coming.
We'll
Oh,
just
of
beat
course.
them up.
While I am still within the idea
Beat
of
them up.
ignoring these seemingly travelers, I will simply just follow along.
I see what you are trying to do, and at that point, so as soon as you step to where Ragnar is, because I imagine everyone is going to the same spot, that we will not talk about that.
Right.
You just see the one up top sort of step forward, brandishing, ironically, like what looks like the stick he was using like to just keep the fire lit, just stoke it as he was poking it every now and then. And the one at the back just holds up, I do not, a frying pan. And you just see this person go back a step after immediately as he notices, like, oh, wait, there's more than one of them. Just go, back, back, Yavelin, stay back.
Oh,
So at this
um,
point, can we tell, are they both male?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say an old line, and everyone's gonna laugh. the frying pan situation out of character reminds me of a line of "out of the frying pan and into the fire," or Samwise Gamgee smacking an orc with a frying pan.
Oh, ill intentions. Oh, okay. I thought you said dark intentions.
Say potato
No.
potato at that point.
Okay. Joppa will just reply, no, no ill intentions. We're just stopping to make camp for the night, same as you, I suppose.
Persuasion, please.
I'm still even in the series.
Megwin, if you could please mute while you're watching an ad, thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Meanwhile, I will say, funnily enough, they see
Have all my
Jappa.
rolls been 7 today? It's like, I swear, most of my rolls have been 7.
But for lack of a better way of saying it, they don't believe you.
Ragnar is going to step forward and confirm what Joppa says.
I will take a persuasion from you as well.
I mean, he specifically said if we had ill intentions, stay back, but we went forward. Clear that, was clear the air that we do not have ill intentions.
It's more the fact of they don't believe you. For lack of a better way of saying it, 6 people are approaching them menacingly.
Menacingly? How does that work?
You are emerging from the darkness.
How doesn't Alutar have his homemade torch, the rock light?
Well, I had not yet opted, obviously, since I didn't say anything. I haven't opted to cast a light onto a stone and toss it in front of us, or use my. Was waiting to just see how the initial encounter goes here.
Oh, okay. I thought I meant
You
like
wanna,
as the
you wanna,
sun was setting, that you would like use it as like a nightlight or a guiding light
A
as
flashlight,
it was
effectively.
getting dark. Yeah.
yeah. I just hadn't gotten to it yet because we discovered these guys. It's dusk out. There's still some light. Ragnar's 19. Does that get us anywhere?
They lower the frying pan and they lower the stick. Slowly. They don't take their eyes off of you guys, though.
Okay, I move up with my mace on my belt, not in my hand. My shield is on my shield arm, but that's because that's where I carry it. Well, because I didn't have it on my backpack at the time.
Mhm.
So, but without my mace in hand, and I say, Pilgrims, we offer no ill intent. We were just looking for a place to sleep for the night. And to be honest, it looks like we're a bit more better armed than you are. Should something create a problem for all of us during the night, we could actually benefit you.
Weapons are by your tent. You just see the back one in the one in the back. So I guess this one right here. This one just says that, while you see the one in front, without taking his eyes off you for too long, so like maybe a half second, glances over, slaps him with a free hand in the back of the head, and then just slowly goes back to staring at you like he's going to use the the stick with the burnt end, like the flaming end, almost like a firecracker, like a firework. I forget what it's called, but like I think it's called Dazzler. Like he's about to point it at you all like a fencing weapon.
At this point, uh, Ragnar decides to explain what our group encountered a couple days ago and why what Aliatar just said would probably be a good thing for them.
Did they follow you?
I'm still out in the back. I'm grumbling to myself a bit, trying to get away from the situation before I do something reckless.
You need to see the one in front, like one up top. You know what? I'll rotate them to make it easier to identify who is who. So this one just goes, okay, what do you want? Make it quick.
We want to make camp here for tonight, same as you.
Spot's taken, but it's a big forest, as far as I know. Maybe share the spot, if you can make it worth our while.
And see, how much do we have in terms of coin? I know Japa still has platinum. I don't know if you guys still have it.
Well, I don't very much want to separate us from any coin, but I can say only a couple days ago we ran into 5 smaller lizard type creatures and one that was the size of a horse and drove us out of our camp.
So they have nothing of value?
They could be in this forest, and you know, if you're cooking something, they were attracted to what we had.
So, small aside here, out of character wise. Uh, yeah, the bigger lizard is not the size of a horse. It's more accurately to say that it's only slightly smaller than an elephant.
Okay, you're not wrong. It's more the case of just trying to describe the everything effectively. But
I'm just
again,
saying though, as
thank
an
you,
aside, I'm just pointing it out.
thank you. But again, just so they're just staring and just go. So they followed you, Six?
We were able to distract them and left pretty much the elk we had killed. But if these creatures are common in this forest and there's only 2 of you and you're cooking, I can almost guarantee if there's any of them nearby, they're going to come looking.
With that
Do
in
you two
mind,
think? Do you two think you can handle a pack of lizards that look for meat and sweets?
you just see the front one just sort of nod to where the fire is. And like, it's sort of, I guess, by like here, I guess, ironically, where you guys are standing. So like right here specifically, like you would just see, ironically, like a pile of, ironically, like burnt leaves, I guess is the best way of describing it. It looks like some just discarded dinner, for lack of a way of saying it. But it seems just like burnt vegetables, effectively. Salted, but burnt. They interested in that?
As far as we know, no.
Then what's the big idea?
I propose we combine camps for the night, and at dawn, we can go our separate ways. But if those creatures are around, and there's only 2 of you, you would benefit from a group of 6 um, relatively well equipped adventurers that are more equipped than having a flaming stick and frying pan.
At which point you just see the guy holding the frying pan just drop it, just disappear into this tent specifically. And you just hear just like it's a rustling before he walks back out, wielding, for lack of a better way of saying it, a great sword that is probably this just if you put it down like Hilton like blade is straight into the ground, it's probably the size of him.
Huh?
That
Nice
better than a
weapon.
frying pan?
That is. Do you think you can handle a pack of five lizards and a big alpha by yourself
Can you?
with that thing
Can you?
without being overrun? Or worse, your friend getting swallowed whole by the big one? Because that big one we ran across could swallow two men whole.
You see it happen?
No, but I can tell by the size of its mouth.
Yeah.
And I don't want to fight it unless I absolutely have to.
Make me an intimidation. If anyone is helping you, they have to speak up now, but I will give you advantage.
Hmm.
Okay. Let me see something really quickly. Ooh.
Hmm.
Can handle ourselves pretty well. You?
Hmm.
We were able to defeat a drunken captain in Yokewood,
What was their name?
Kakeshka.
You just see the two men look to each other, and the first one just starts bawling, just laughing. Like, it almost, like, shakes a... Just shakes, like, the tree, like, right here, for instance. Like, a couple birds fly out of it, just based on... You beat that drunken fool? You realize how badly he's fallen from grace if he's losing to nobodies?
Wait.
And you beat him in Yokewood?
Yes.
Let me guess. He didn't have his armor on.
He almost beat the hell out of us. I mean, for a drunken
We
human,
beat him bad enough to where he paid for our exit tickets.
The rich fool's drunk half the time. He can't tell his left from his right. Beating him's easy.
Well, that explains a lot.
All right.
I'll bet the gold in my pocket right now, just pulling it out and showing 2 gold coins. I'll bet these he was probably either drinking before or drinking right after. Double it,
All right.
and I'll say it was both.
All right. Feeling bored about doing nothing, I wanted to at least get a peek of what's going on. So I traveled away from Japa and Aliatar. At least I assume that's Aliatar.
That is Megwin.
Ali,
Penguin.
yeah, Aliatar's the
Jappa and Megwin are
cross.
staying back. This is Aliatar right here.
Oh.
Aliatar,
Alright, so
Ragnar.
Well, I can say this much. That drunken fool that is a captain put up a hell of a fight and we held our own against him before our cleric came back from grabbing his stuff from the tavern.
Yeah, I could beat the guy with one of my arms tied behind my back.
all right, I just came into the middle of the conversation. What did I miss? Blazern says as butting into the conversation.
There's more of you?
You two don't
Hi.
listen too well, do you? We already told you there's 6 of us. Of different classes, of different levels. We only wanted to borrow the edge of your campsite. Tom,
Yes.
I want to confirm what you said.
Yes.
The two-handed sword that he came out with, is it as tall as he is?
Yes.
To be perfectly honest, I've never seen a human be able to handle a giant's two-handed sword
Oh, and I
because
looked at the sword and gave off.
its balance is way off, and humans don't have the capacity to handle that sword. So if you want to take 6 of us on with a sword that's too big for most humans, unless you've got real special abilities, fine. But
If I can make a
we came in
clarification,
here.
I said
Yeah.
humanoid.
What
I never
race
Okay,
are
s-
these guys?
I sincerely missed that. What
And
are
also,
they?
as a small aside, though, this is D&D. Let's just
Yeah.
generally assume that strength is relative to the narrative.
But he
I
could be bluffing us, and that's the bluff I'm calling because most fighters who carry a two-handed sword, yes, it's going to be long, but it's not going to be as tall as they are. That's off by any racial characteristic. Now, if they're humanoid, so that they're a lot taller than humans, but it still means it's taller that it's that much longer a sword.
yes.
It's not logical.
I, you're saying logic being a factor, as if some of the things surrounding us isn't. You know what?
Okay.
I'm not going to argue
I
it.
will say, if you want to try and determine what race they are, based on the lighting, make a history.
Which I'm sorry, Tom. Say again.
History.
So is that just exclamation point history or
Uh,
exclamation point check history?
check history. Make a history
Got it.
check for me. Aliotar, there's something I forgot to tell you. These aren't normal humans, actually. Ragnar
Thanks,
has no
Albert.
idea. With, but yeah, something I probably should have mentioned. These are Goliaths.
Okay. So did I realize this before I opened my mouth and spewed out all that shit?
I'm gonna.
Do you want me to
I'm
be
gonna guess.
kind or do you want me to be honest?
Well, when should I have done the history check? I guess was before I started my
I would have.
dissertation.
I will say you would have realized this mid dissertation as you're just staring at the sword and trying to call their bluff.
Oh, and another side
Just
though.
smack the back of the head of Aliatar.
No, I mean, as another small aside here, guys, common sense wise, beating up a drunken person does not make you impressive.
You know,
I, I,
Jet makes a good
I'll be
point.
real with you. That's the kind of stuff I shoot people over. Okay.
Keep in mind,
And
again, something you guys forgot. He was
technically,
drunkenly kicking the side.
character-wise, everyone should technically already be at the edge of this clearing.
Yeah, I like if you
because
guys
we
want to move
can't be able to
yourselves to
move
where
as
you
a
can
group.
see, like to where you guys can see
There
them.
you go.
But it's still the case of I'm sorry to laugh, but like, yeah, Aliatar would realize these aren't fucking normal humans.
Yeah, well, once one of them actually stood up straight so that I could see that he was twice as tall as me.
It's more the case of when he does put the blade into the ground and starts just crossing his arms to look, like you'd see like the gears, like anyone else who looks at you would just see the gears slowly turning in your head. And as soon as you start talking, your voice slowly starts dying as you just have that realization of, oh.
So
Out-
since Ragnar got to get a good look at the lizards,
Ragnar,
can he draw
Ragnar,
and to describe
Ragnar,
them?
Ragnar. These guys are Goliaths,
Yeah,
otherwise known
they're
as
not a
giants.
problem for them. That's my point here. Is to put it into perspective, think of it this way, right? There are more competent versions of Jet at the moment.
Still, if the big
Well,
one is as big as we think it is,
No, like their average height is between 8 to 9 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still, the big one could swallow at least one of them whole.
If I can
Um,
point something out, the man that effectively stands in front of you, brandishing the the stick like it's a fencing weapon, has a slight build, and I shit you not, of Kratos from God of War, if that makes sense.
Say that again.
Uh,
Didn't know
I will
him.
post a picture of that to help describe,
Whoa.
but it is that sort of build, for lack of a better way of saying it.
Think Leonidas of Sparta.
Rar.
Folks,
Or
I think
Achilles.
we just thought it. Folks, Megwin,
I'm here.
you might not. I don't know if you've looked at the map recently, but you should be feeling. Oh, that's no. Oh, is that Blazern that's sitting back there? All no, that's not Blazern. Where
Blazern
do I click on
is
him?
I think
okay.
that's
Jet and Jappa, effectively, if those are the two you're looking at.
I'm the
No,
one
I
with
was
the
looking at
sword.
who's still in the blue square.
That's Jappa.
I'm with you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I realize that now.
Where's
So
Japa right now? I
Uh,
see
I
him
think
in the
he
blue square,
excused
but
Like
where is
right
himself.
he?
there.
He would be effectively standing
Yeah.
with you guys, but it's still the case of just a little bit lagging behind. Anyways,
Where the hell is?
to post an image of what the guy looks like, think like that, effectively.
Lovely.
Just without the weapon of choice.
Well, and unless our early perceptions were way off, you said they were in rags, not armor.
Which is
Raggedy,
why,
not rags.
yeah, those aren't rags. They're effectively just a lot of animal pelts. And again, it's more to show just what the guy looks like in regards to physicality, not the actual clothing itself.
Got it.
Yeah. But just
Okay.
to put a little bit of an image to a description. But anyways, the guy is just standing there, like just sort of. He's pointing the stick at the ground with the burnt end, but he hasn't taken his eyes off of you.
Folks, let's go back to the trail and just keep going. This isn't going to go any further.
Oh, as I said earlier, I don't know why we insisted on attempting to make camp here, but I believe the best path is simply forward.
Wait, speaking of, may I talk to the Goliaths for a moment? I just want to ask them one thing.
I mean,
Okay.
you have their attention, so you're more than able to.
Hello, you two. Before we depart, I have but one question. Are you headed towards some sort of destination?
Tit for tat.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. What was that?
Tit for tat.
Tit
For tat. In other words, you tell us and we'll tell you.
Oh, right.
It's effectively if they provide an answer, you have to provide an answer back.
Okay. Honestly, we're headed our way to the. Okay, out of character. Are we going to the city or?
No.
The city was in the complete opposite direction.
Right. Right.
We are just traveling through the forest. The only thing we know of that is as far as we know, east of the town we left is nothing but forest and more forest. There's no
Okay,
indication of what's at the end of the forest, if there is an end of the forest.
Okay. Okay, in character, I'm going ahead and tell the Goliaths. We actually don't know. We went this direction in the forest and trying to find if there's like any other side of it. And it seems that we can't really find that other side. We'd really like to get out of here though, opposite of the direction where we went. Uh, so that way we may work together and do some jobs
2 weeks.
to get us some money to feed us.
That's his answer, by the way. Just 2 weeks.
Wait, 2 weeks, as in it'll take us 2 weeks to get to the other side?
Give or take.
Oh, well, thank you for that information. We'll best be going now.
Nope.
I say as I awkwardly
As
try
you
to
just
egg.
see him step forward and try to just tit for tat. Oh, you an answer, don't I?
Yeah.
I thought you just got your answer. We're walking east.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, he's
We-
saying tit for tat, as in he's giving you his answer for the question that was provided. As in,
Okay.
let me rephrase. I'll answer your question since you answered it first.
Give him some time to talk.
Najin and I were heading south.
Well, if you don't mind me inquiring, what is south?
Heading for some waters. Heard a rumor. Wanted to look into it.
I believe that was one of the directions that we could have gone towards in back in Yokewood. Oh, unfortunately, that's a little bit out of the way, at least for the rest of our party, anyway.
There are rumors of something. Just gonna look into it. Came from mountains up north. Heading south. Set up camp. Take us 3 weeks. Get down there. From there, go by boat probably if I need to.
Hmm. Well, talking to the rest of my party, I believe these gentlemen are hunters of sorts.
I would say they're either mercenaries or adventurers. We heard the same rumors that there was something going on to the south in the ocean, but we chose to go east.
To the east.
Partially because we heard that weird things were going on in this forest, which we're 7 days into, evidently about halfway at this point, according to them. And
Weird things happen
it's
everywhere.
been, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Just
it's not
pointing
for
to
say-
just pointing to Alitar. You, short one, name.
My name is Aliatar, son of Aliatar.
Ooh.
Grandson of Alitar.
No,
Gold doesn't help out here. Gonna make an offer. Don't use that fancy stuff. As you just see, like, the one in back just slowly begin to start shifting back to tending the fire. Just putting the weapon back in. Back into their tent. And then just coming back out. Switching it back for the frying pan.
So I look at everyone and ask, so shall we continue heading east or do you guys want to go south?
we said we were going to go east. Let's finish what we said we were going to do.
Right, yeah. Sorry.
Onward for you then?
Onward for us.
Fair enough.
Good luck on your future endeavors, gentlemen. I say as I give him a finger salute.
Luck's for the cowards. And you just see him just slowly just turn back to the fire, just tending to it again.
Okay, I whisper to Jet. I can't stand this awkward air anymore. Let's just go.
Well, I did say that this would be not exactly the best expenditure of our time, so let us be on our way. These gentlemen look like they're quite fine with their arrangements, yes?
Yeah, they're capable enough without us. Let's go. And
Okay.
so I continue to walk around them and proceed to go to the path where we were headed before.
I will
These would
say, in
be
terms of that, you just see the one with that in back just goes, "You're gonna walk. Don't be antsy about it."
I couldn't help but let out a chuckle of both amusement and embarrassment.
Walking like that, take a shit in the woods.
Ugh. I'm getting out of here.
Alrighty. So that's day 8, effectively.
Well, I thought this was the beginning of the night before day 8.
That would have been, no, that would have been day 8. This would have been the night before day 9.
What?
Oh, okay. So this is the end of day 8.
End of day 8. This is your encounter for the day. 2 travelers.
So I suggest that we walk for maybe half an hour, which should be 2 miles,
Yeah.
separate us from them, and find a campsite and make camp.
Alrighty. In the meantime, I'm switching the maps back, and I am putting the music back on. You can take your long rest if you need it, but yeah, that was day 8. Alrighty. Day 9. Let's see what happens. Nothing happens. Does anyone want to do anything today?
Okay, I want to. Okay, first off, I go up to Megwin and ask, hey Megwin, would you like to help me hunt down some rabbits for us to feast on?
Alright.
I will allow survival with advantage, because you are getting help.
Alright.
So is it a survival check?
It would be. It's just, add a very specific snippet at the end.
Wait.
Because it's technically 2 people. Yeah. Making the same check, effectively.
well, what happened?
Okay, how's this?
What I will say, I'll use the 14 and the 7 because that was supposed to be just a straight check. I will say, you guys do manage to find a couple of rabbits. It should stave you off for the day. And unfortunately, you guys don't fail. That's for lack of a better way of saying it. Meanwhile, Jappa would find just a small stream at most, but it's just a stream at best, where there's nothing really, there in terms of like actual fish.
Oh no, I mean like foraging, like grass, berries.
In terms of your stuff, you'd find a couple of berries that are growing right by this stream is the thing. It looks a little bit healthier because of, easy access to water, but yeah.
Oh, because rather than put the berries, Jacko will slip off the branch and put them into his open door that we have to flower and other and try and like grow that.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Jabba, can you say that again? You sounded very muffled.
So Jacko was gonna slip off a piece of the branch, down and put them into the open door.
Yeah, I'd allow it. Anyone else would want to do anything for day 9?
Oh, I'm just gonna look around for some nuts. Literally.
Well, when we're near the stream, since I'm not sure what time of the day it was, but
2 o'clock.
we're trying to make some Okay, so while we cross over the stream, I'd recommend everyone that they refill their water bags.
Alright. You have a
All right,
point.
all right. I start to refill my water bag. Too.
Mm-hmm.
I refill my water pack.
Water skins are refilled, taking your rests
Yes.
and whatnot. Day 10. So let's see if anything happens. Unfortunately, nothing happens. With that in mind, I'm gonna check something real quick. Oh! Huh. So I have some news, actually.
What?
So nothing happens in the traditional sense, but I will say, you guys do notice that it starts raining as you guys are walking.
Ah, crap.
Ah,
Not
damn
again.
it, the rain.
Ah.
Rain? That means more fish. That was Chapel Below. This is like happy about the rain. It's like, oh, better drink up, little guy. Get
With
enough
that-
water so it'll be like properly watered, but not so much that it'll, drown.
Yeah. I'd say it's a pretty calm storm. Well, as calm as a storm can be. It's not actively pounding on you. But otherwise
So is the
it's
forest, like foggy or misty from the rain, or is it just rain?
it's just rain.
And Jeff will just look at Blazer and Merlin. So, looks like no hunting today. It'll be too cold for the animals to come out.
I'd say the rain lasts about 3 hours, so like say 11 to 2, middle of the day, effectively, to where it's not super hot, but like just the world feels a little bit more humid, I guess the best way of describing it, because, rain.
Can I go ahead and roll contact your PR meter and like body of water?
Roll me a nature, if you could, please.
Roger.
Maybe a nature check. You know what? Yeah, you can find what looks like a small river that it doesn't go across from you, or it doesn't look like you have to cross it to keep going, but it sort of just goes alongside you for a little bit. But yeah, you would find a river in this rain.
How is the river? Still raging from like.
It's not raging hard, but like it's gained about like half a foot in terms of like how high it's gotten from flooding because of the weather.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Say that one more time, please.
No, I'm just trying to remember the roles taken. Sleight of hand, nature, athletics, and performance.
Check pins, please.
Yes.
It's not impossible. Would anyone else like to do anything else, either during the rain or after it?
Let me
I've-
try off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to dry off myself.
Not a bad idea.
One quick. So, with us being in the trees, were we able to tell the direction that the storm came from?
Yes, actually, it came from the south. Because,
And the stream that is running. But the stream that's running alongside the trail is going to be running east-west.
yes.
Okay.
Ironically, yeah, that direction. Ooh, very nicely done. I'd say... Hang on, what did my table have for that specific one? Because I believe that is... Hang on, I have it here somewhere. Ah, here we go. Oh. Huh. So, don't hate me for the name of this fish.
Is it a slippery dick?
It's a middle mouth bass. It's not a small mouth,
Okay, close
and
enough.
it's not a large mouth. It's a middle mouth bass. Actually, wait. No, actually, I lied. I apologize. It's even worse. It is a red herring.
I'll make that a pun. I won't.
It is a herring with
Oh,
scales that
literal
look
red
a...
herring.
Yes. It is a herring that is red. I you not.
Can't get
It's
any
a
more pictures
literal
of that.
red herring.
Very literal, mind you.
Oh.
So anyways, you got yourself a red herring. What you decide to do with that fish is completely up to you.
Let's see. So it's like just hooked in the mouth, or is it like a net? You think?
That depends on how you decided to go about catching it.
Well, I thought by net fishing because it's only like a foot deep, so like the net would be like easier to catch.
Then at that point, yeah, that is the fish that you caught. It is a herring that, because of what looks like just some of the food it eats, as well as some of the where it swims specifically, with I guess more mossy rocks, for lack of a way of saying it, that his scales have become a little bit more, not red in the traditional sense, but it's more of like a brownish crimson. Not like total fuchsia, but like
Yeah, kind of like
reddish.
Rusty.
Thank you. It's like a rusted color, effectively.
Oh, honestly, that's really cool.
Yeah. Hence the name red herring.
Oh. I guess I'd probably want to keep it. Right? Using the jar for the flowers, for the berries.
Sure. Either way, anyone else want to do anything for day 10?
How many of these are we gonna catch?
I mean, I guess if we're near the body of water, like Chapel just reveals water skin. I mean, I know they've only been hiking for a day, but still.
Is it
Yeah,
alright
yeah.
if I try to fish as well?
Yeah, it would be the same check.
Okay, so...
Or same, roll your D100 and then you'd roll.
Do you guys have your own bait tackle, or ask Chapel to use his?
Okay.
That's a good question, actually.
I don't know if anyone else has bait and tackle, so I imagine it would probably be just the entire day spent fishing while it is raining.
Nature.
Either that, or you guys try fishing with your bare hands,
Right.
manually scoop them up.
How do you do sleight of hand?
It's just check sleight.
Right. Performance. And... athletics.
Did you roll me that D100, by the way?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Roll D100.
Okay, let me see what that one's what that one is, because if that one is what I think it is. Oh. Huh.
Ragnar's gonna join in on this fishing as well.
Oh, Ragnar has his own bait and stuff? With some stuff?
Yes.
Okay, so for lack of a better way to say it, you know what an angelfish looks like?
No, I do not.
So think like Gil from Finding Nemo, right? It sort of looks like that,
Oh.
except the fins are a burnt black, while the rest of the body is white. It's not very big per se, but it's a fallen angelfish.
Oh, a fallen angelfish.
Called that
Nice.
because, well, fallen angel because of the black wings, effectively, and the white body.
Hey, that's pretty cool. All right. Can I do a check to see if it's like good to consume? 'Cause I have no idea what an angelfish, whether or not it's edible.
Technically, yeah, you can. It's more the case of just you'd have to take a lot of time to clean and deflake and all that. But it's technically edible.
All right.
Not for Ragnar on this end.
I'll just cook it with my fire breath a bit and just start eating it like that.
While it's raining.
Oh right.
Meanwhile, unfortunately, Geo, Ragnar, what is this specific one? If this one is what I think it is. Oh no. So you effectively get slapped by what looks like a strange tail as you try to lean from side to side, pulling on this, and you're out of luck.
I'm gonna try again.
At this point, I will say, I don't know how much bait you guys have left.
Yeah,
I
I'm
have
taking
my
a
own
swing
bait.
at it. I'm taking a swing at it.
How are you catching it?
Oh no, straight up, I actually have fishing gear.
I was asking Geo.
Oh, that's a good question. Does he have fishing gear?
I do.
Okay.
Last I checked.
Okay. Meanwhile, Jet, you are the one that actually catches the middle-mouthed bass.
Hooray, eat the bass.
Yes, it wasn't a bass to, catch, or it wasn't a pain in the bass, but who knows.
He caught
Either
the
way,
bass.
I will say, at this point in time, just based on how much time it takes to catch the fish, it would slowly be starting to get late at this point in time. After, I will say, I will allow one more person to roll once more, if they have already rolled to fish, but otherwise, this would be the last, for lack of a better way of saying it, catch of the day.
Yeah, Jumper's gonna go help Rag. So, do you have any plans for the rolls?
Oh no. One more time. There you go. Okay. So, Ragnar, I have some bad news. You do catch the fish, but it embarrasses you slightly because as you're reeling it in, reeling and reeling and reeling it in, you just hear a whap as the tail fin just slaps you on the side as you're pulling it out. It stays on the hook as you, for lack of a better way of saying it, catch a smackerel.
Nice.
Called one, ironically, for its erratic swimming behavior, as well as its strong tail fin, as well as a very flat body to where you could pick up the fish and slap someone with it.
I decide to place it on something flat, use my hatchet, and chop its head off.
I will be 100% real with you. Half of it is its head.
Okay, now with that information, I toss it back in the water.
I'd call it akin to like, maybe not a sunfish specifically, but just it is very flat. It is just very, not thin specifically, but just I'd almost describe it as like a tilapia, but like twice in terms of size, like height, but half in terms of width. Length's about the same too. But yes, that is a smackerel. But with that in the way, that is day 10. Anyone else want to do anything for day 10?
Two more days to the other side.
To the other side.
Sure. Yeah. Not exactly how that works, but okay.
Ragnar, check your math. 2 weeks is how many days?
Correction. 4.
Okay.
What now?
4 days to the other side.
The Goliaths. Well, so first off, the Goliaths being taller should have a longer stride, so they should be able to cover this faster than us. So whether it'll actually take us 14 days or more than that, because they move faster, only Tom will know.
Not to like really cut in. Mechanically speaking, I don't think of really taking into account height or anything like that for movement.
Not specifically this time around, but eh.
Well, yeah, the DM can. A larger creature does move faster than a smaller creature in various regards.
But that is a story for a different time. In the meantime, let's see what happens day 11.
Here we go.
According
You
to
rolled
my
11 for day 11.
What do you know?
11, angel numbers.
Unfortunately, nothing happens. So is there anything you guys decide to do today?
I thought we were gonna catch some angel fish.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go fishing again.
With what body of water?
Oh, is there not any bodies of water around here?
No.
Wait, I got it
So
backwards.
the stream turned away. Did the stream turn away from us, or did it pass under the path we're following?
Turned away.
There we go.
Uh, 11 origin.
So Jet's really good at grabbing nuts.
Literally.
I won't say anything further.
I'm glad.
I don't know, are they pecan, pistachio, walnut? Like, what are they?
We know that was going through your mind, Tom.
Oh, real talk though, actually, yeah. What kind of nuts do I find?
Almonds.
For lack of a better way of saying it, I want to say pine nuts actually.
Oh, perfect compromise.
Yeah, because well, obviously you guys are walking through a forest after all,
That
so
makes
there'd be
sense.
some pine nuts scattered around from the trees.
Ragnar decides to take another bite of his lembas bread.
Sure. Does anyone else decide? But yeah, I'd say, good snack, and who knows, maybe that'll help you in the future. Whether for you or for something else.
What did Jumper get for his?
You were unsuccessful in your checks. They tried and they thought they did, but they came up empty-handed at the end of it. Anyone else got anything else?
I'll just eat my rations and relax.
Alrighty. So that's day 11. Day 12? We all set for day 12?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know what? How about I do something evil?
What?
This is where I'm gonna put things off. So when we get back, you guys are gonna be thrown into something. And you don't know what.
Ah, shit.
I thank you all so much for watching. You've been such a wonderful audience. And I'll see you all next time.
Well,
Ciao.
see you guys.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, that was fun. We did